Hello to all my viewers. This is Dr. Dhaval Maheta. And today we will understand how to run linear regression by splitting the data in KNIME. Before that, let's try to understand what is a regression analysis. In case of regression analysis, we are having one dependent variable and many independent variables. It is necessary that the dependent and independent variable both are on continuous scale. The example of the continuous scale is blood pressure, weight, height. Here, we want to see that with the increase in weight, does the blood pressure of any patient changes or not? The basic assumption is that the relationship between dependent and independent variables should be linear. In this case, we will be splitting the data. Say, for example, we are having the data set contains 100 observations. So, with the help of 80 percentage, 80 observations, we will train the model and the remaining 20 will be used for testing the model. So this is known as splitting the data. How we can do this? Let's see. So first of all, we will go in KNIME Analytics platform. I'll activate from here input and output. I'll double click on it. I'll browse the data set. I have activated the Excel reader. The reason is my data set is in Excel format. The data set which I am going to consider here is empty cars, which is very easily available on any website. Right click on it and execute. It is available on Kaggle also. Now I will activate the scatter plot and try to study is there any relationship between the variables or not. So activate the scatter plot. Right click on it. Execute. Configure. So create image at the pot and we will see the relationship between horsepower and weight of the vehicle. Is there any relationship or not? Click OK. Execute. Again, right click on it and see the image. You can see there is some relationship between horsepower and weight. Let's try to see the relationship between mileage of the vehicle and the weight. So let us make the y-axis as mpg. The dependent variable normally comes on y-axis and weight as x-axis. Apply, click OK, OK, right click on it and execute. Again, right click on it and see the image. So you can see that with the increase in the weight, the mileage of the vehicle is decreasing. So let us develop the linear regression model from this. But before that, we will partition the data set. So I will activate partition. Double click on it. I don't want the partition here. I want the partition to be done here. Now connect this. Right click on it and configure. Let us keep this this as 80% for training and 20% for testing. Anything other change? No. Click OK. Right click on it and execute. Now again right click on it and you can see the first partition. It consists of 80% of the observations. And click on second partition. It consists of 20% of the observation. Right? Now we will train with the help of 80%. We will create the model with the help of 80%. So again, we will activate learner, linear regression learner. Yeah, this one. Right click on it, configure. Again, we will make mileage as the target variable. I'll request all my viewers to kindly refer my previous videos as the flow has been maintained. So in the first video, we understood about learner, what is a learner operator, then the predictor operator. In this, we are going to understand how to split the data set. So the variables, independent variable, which I'm considering as horsepower and weight. Click OK, right click on it and execute. Again, right click on it and see the coefficient and statistics. We had talked about this, that if the p-value is less than 0.05, this means that these variables are contributing. These independent variables are significantly contributing towards a dependent variable. This is the constant. And we had also developed the model on all the observations. What will be the interpretation? How we can interpret this? Let's see. See, if the p-value is less than 0.05, we can say that the particular variable is significantly contributing. It is weight or horsepower is significantly contributing to the mileage of the vehicle, which is a dependent variable. What can be the model here? So MPG is equal to 37.227 is a constant, minus 3.878 into the weight, minus 0.032 into the horsepower. So with the increase in weight by 1 unit, the mileage of the vehicle decreases by minus 3.878. With every increase in horsepower by 1 unit, with every increase in weight 1 unit, so with the every increase in weight by 1 unit, my mileage decreases by minus 3.878. With every increase in horsepower by 1 unit, my mileage decreases by minus 0.032. This particular thing we had seen in scatter plot also, that as the weight increases, the mileage decreases. Now let me cross this and let's proceed further. Now we will activate the predictor operator, regression predictor. Double click on it. And now we will feed to this model the 20% data set which were left out. So the learner has been made on 80% and the prediction we are doing on the remaining 20%. This 20% observations was never fed, or rather this 20% observations were never given to the regression learner. So these are the completely new observations which we are giving to the model. Right click on it and execute. And let's see, is it successful in predicting the new data set or not? Again, right click on it, configure, make custom prediction column, click OK. Right click on it and see the predicted data. Just a minute. Execute is left out. Okay. Predicted data. Now this is the original mileage and this is the predicted. Quite good. It's quite nearer to each other. It means that the predictions are successful. But we cannot stop here. We will have to generate some scores which can say that our model is successful or not. So for that, we will activate the numeric score from here. Double click on it. Configure. Is there anything which is to be changed? So our reference column is mileage of the vehicle, which we are comparing with the prediction. Change column name, prediction MPG, that's fine. And number of predictors, you can keep it as it is. Okay. Right click on it and execute and see the statistics. So the R square and adjusted R square are basically the explanatory power of the model. Or in other words, all these independent variables, that is weight and horsepower, collectively, how much they are able to explain the variance in the dependent variable, which is mileage of the vehicle. In a very layman language, we can say that this is a report card of your model. We will convert 0.768 into the percentage, which means that it is 76.8%, which is considered to be quite good. Anything which is above 0.7 is considered to be quite good. You can see mean absolute error is 2.43, mean square error is 8, root mean square error is 2.89. So this is considered to be quite good model. Now there is one thing which is left out. You can activate in linear regression. Right click on it and you can see view linear regression scatter plot view. How nicely the linear regression is fitting to our data set. This we can see from here. Now there are some features which are available. So I can do the selection and I can see the variables. I can do the zooming. I can activate the moving from here. I can move the things. That's possible from here. So this is the way you can run linear regression by splitting the data in KNIME. For more videos on KNIME, kindly subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on LinkedIn and Twitter. Please refer my playlist in which I have already uploaded many videos on KNIME.